Hi warrior kids. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Rita. Thank you for tuning in. Today, I have a very beautiful story to share with you titled The Strongest Man. Listen and be blessed. Once upon a time, in a land called Israel, there lived a man named Manoah and his wife. They were very kind and righteous, but they were also sad because they had no children. They prayed to God, asking for a child. And one day an angel appeared to Manoah's wife and said, "You will have a son, and he will be a special child. He will be dedicated to God from the moment he is born." The woman was overjoyed and told her husband about the angel's visit. They named their son Samson, and as he grew, they noticed that he had incredible strength. Samson's hair was long and flowing, and his strength came from God. He had the power to do great things. His strength was so great that he could do things that no one else could do. True to the angel's words, Samson was born and grew up to be a strong and mighty man. As he grew older, he became a judge of the Israelites. During this time, the Israelites were being oppressed by their enemies, the Philistines. As Samson grew older, he became known for his strength and his love for adventure. One day, he encountered a lion while walking through the countryside. With his bare hands, Samson killed the lion. He did many other amazing feats of strength, like tearing apart a lion with his bare hands and killing 1,000 men with the jawbone of a donkey. Now, Samson had a weakness. He was easily tempted by the wrong choices and by his desires. One day, Samson saw a beautiful Philistine woman and fell in love with her. He told his parents that he wanted to marry her, even though she was from the enemy camp. Samson's parents were worried, but they agreed to his request. At the wedding feast, Samson posed a riddle to the Philistine guests. He said, "Out of the eater came something to eat, and out of the strong came something sweet." He challenged them to solve the riddle within 7 days. If they could not, they would have to give him 30 sets of fine linen and garments. The Philistine guests were determined to find the answer, so they threatened Samson's bride to reveal the secret. She, in turn, pleaded with Samson to tell her the answer, as she feared for her life. Samson, not knowing her true intentions, eventually gave in and told her the answer to the riddle. On the 7th day, before the feast ended, the Philistine guests confidently answered the riddle. Samson was furious, realizing that his bride had betrayed him. In anger, he left the wedding and went to a nearby town, where he killed 30 Philistine men to fulfill his end of the wager. After this incident, Samson's relationship with the Philistines grew even more hostile. He used his incredible strength to fight against them and protect the Israelites. One time, he even killed 1,000 Philistine soldiers with nothing but the jawbone of a donkey. Despite his great strength, Samson had a weakness. He fell in love with another Philistine woman named Delilah. However, Delilah was not a good person, and she wanted to take advantage of Samson's strength. The Philistine leaders approached Delilah and promised her a large sum of money if she could find out the secret of Samson's strength. Delilah persistently asked Samson to reveal the source of his strength. At first, Samson played tricks on her, telling her false secrets. But eventually, he grew tired and revealed the truth. He told her that his strength came from his long hair, which had never been cut. As Samson slept, Delilah called for a man to come and shave off his hair. When Samson awoke, he realized that his strength was gone. The Philistines captured him, gouged out his eyes, and imprisoned him. One day, the Philistines brought Samson to a great temple, where they were having a feast with their god. They mocked Samson, but he asked God for strength one last time. With his hands on the temple's pillars, Samson pushed with all his might, and the entire temple collapsed. killing everyone inside, including himself. The story of Samson teaches us that even the strongest people can have weaknesses, and that it is important to use our strength for good and to resist temptation. Samson's life reminds us of the power of faith and the consequences of our choices. Through his life, Samson taught us the importance of faith, the consequences of betraying trust, and the power of God-given strength. Despite his flaws, he remained faithful to his mission of delivering the Israelites from their oppressors. And though he may have stumbled along the way, he found redemption and fulfilled his destiny. Thank you for listening. Please like this video, share it with your friends and subscribe to Warrior Kids YouTube channel.